Bourbonbarkeep, welcome. You see the vials, you see some empty Glencairns engraved, classy. You know that this is a House Call Wednesday. What House Call Wednesday is? Just blind battles, blind random battles. So I don't know what's in front of me, I don't know proof, I don't know age, and I certainly don't know the label. So let's get these poured up and start sniffing. Got these guys poured. Before we start getting into the nose, if you can go on ahead and like, subscribe. There's also a fancy join button now that I'm pretty sure is like $2. So if you want to support the channel and enjoy some of these reviews, that would be pretty cool, pretty sick of you. If not, then just a like and subscribe is free. So you got that. All right, we got glass A on the nose. A lot of creamy vanilla. It smells like a viscous vanilla. Ton of like sweet oak coming through to where, judging by the color, this and smell now, this does seem to have some age on it. I wasn't sure if it was going to be a finished product or not. I still don't think it is. It doesn't have any of those qualities, if you will. Just a lot of like apple cinnamon Cheerios, you know, the things with like the cinnamon kind of spikes on the Cheerio. Love those things. Yeah, ton of oak coming through, a lot of this kind of apple, cinnamon, and vanilla. Let's see what we got on the palate. Cheers. She has some age to her. That is oak. That is drying oak. Sweet though. A lot more cinnamon. That cinnamon that was wrapped around the Cheerio. A lot more pronounced. Kind of in a good way. Nice mouth coating. Oh wow. That went from drying to my mouth is like, give me some more of that. A little bit of, that apple continues. Yeah, it's just apple cinnamon. Nose, palate, finish, maybe a little brown sugar, a little leather starting to kind of come out on the finish at least. It's not bad. Not bad. No hug. It seems to be a little lower in proof, maybe 100, something like that. But all right, let's see. Sip 2. Get some more, hopefully. Just a couple things that came out. I feel like on sip 2, hug still really wasn't there, but there is a lot more like a barrel char coming out with this leather that I do kind of like. I could see how it would be a little off-putting to maybe someone newer to the whiskey area, to where it's like, I just kind of want to go sweeter. This one seems to really ramp up and like this barrel char at the end of it. And then I would say that cinnamon developed into like maybe a cinnamon cake. There's kind of a, not breadiness, but like a cakiness. I feel like that's better than breadiness because it's pretty sweet. That vanilla still comes through. It's maybe kind of like a cinnamon cupcake, if you will. It's not bad. Doesn't linger too long on the tongue. You know, just kind of that smoke is just kind of there, which I'm kind of here for today. I don't know every day, but today it's kind of nice. Now, glass B. I don't think I need to go through the spiel again in terms of, I don't know the label and stuff. So we'll just kind of dive right in, see where this kind of journey takes us, if you will. Come on. Ooh, much sweeter, much darker on the nose. More of like a blackberry, cinnamon, what else we got? Nutmeg and kind of that brown sugar, or even probably molasses. I like it. I definitely would prefer this nose. I feel like there's just kind of a richness and a depth to it that I feel like glass A is kind of lacking, although I do really enjoy a good apple cinnamon Cheerio, as I mentioned previously. This one, a little bit more in my wheelhouse on the nose. Let's see if that nose translates to the palate. Come on, baby. Treat me well. Like that. Kind of that, still kind of this darker berry cinnamon. Wow, that cinnamon kind of builds on you. I like that. Heavy oak, a lot of oak coming after you get that swallow. Okay, I see you. I see you. This one kind of goes through this kind of gambit of kind of this blacker berry, baking spices, leather, and heavy oak. And I like it. I like it. This revisit's going to be tough in terms of going back to Glass A, but Glass B has earned another sip, so let's do that. Cover our bases and see what we're working with. Sip 2 I'm here for. Man, that's a good pour. I enjoy it. I think it's overshadowing Glass A, so once again, that revisit's going to be pretty key when we're talking about some of the scoring. So after I do this little transition thing, we go into a scoring piece to where we do some senses. What's the experience like? We don't care about price. We obviously don't know anything else. So we're just going, what's the full experience like? Does it take you someplace? Does it teleport you into your childhood or where you wish you were as an adult, not sitting in a basement talking to yourself? I don't know. And then we do a little bang for the buck. Bang for the buck, I find out price, and then we say, was it worth it? Would you pay more? Things like that. So I'm gonna give one more revisit here, and then we'll go into that piece. Revisits completed. Start to separate themselves a little bit. Now, I can only address my palate. So hopefully the words that come out of my mouth lead you and guide you into smart decisions. And sometimes that smart decision is pass. We'll see. Glass A, it's heavy oak. It's kind of like this kind of wet oak started to kind of come out, which I don't really love. Yes, the apple cinnamon's still there, but if I'm being nitpicky, there's that there where I'm like, it's okay. This one, Glass B, I should say, proof seems to be a little more elevated, maybe a 110, I would say. Certainly when you're going back and forth between A and B, I feel like this may even be like a 90 proof at this point. So I think, did I say that? I don't know. We'll figure it out in editing. It's good. I like it. Glass B, for my palate, what I am looking for. Yeah, I'm gonna go here. So, as we said, senses wise, we have these categories. Once again, leads and guides me. So that's what this show is, just leading and guiding, leading and guiding. Now, Glass A, no more tasty notes, we're getting into numbers. It's good. Can't put it great, just can't. It's close. We'll go 78. Can't have it kiss great that much. You know, just kind of creepily staring through the window at great. Just wondering, what do I have to do? I don't even know if it's the proof holding you back. It's just wet oak. Oh well. Glass B, on the other hand, you are great. And that number is 82. I don't think it's like substantial. There's some holes that I could poke into it. Overall, it's really well done. You gotta like that oak, and you gotta like a lot of darkness. You know, that brown sugar and molasses, and cinnamon, baking spice. Yeah. Now, I need to actually figure out what these cost. Got the laptop off screen, just kind of keep this thing chugging along. Now, Google Forms, we have Battle, 64, if you're curious. Glass A, $180. Glass B, $180. Boy, that's tough. 180. Nope, wouldn't pay that. Okay, well, I do think these are higher aged, hence the amount of oak that is actually kind of coming through. Color leading me down that path as well. So, Glass A, bang for the buck. Did I get $180 worth? No. Do I assume age and kind of build that into bang for the buck? It's definitely double digits. Have to be. Oh, no, I can't. All right. 180, would I pay 180? No, I would not pay 180. I'll go 45. So I didn't get my money's worth, and I wouldn't pay more. That being said, glass B, would I pay 180? I don't think so. Can the age justify the price? We will find out, but for now, I'm just gonna go 50. If gun to my head, they're like, pay $180 for something, I found it would be glass B. So it's just 50 even. Now we do a little bottle reveal to just myself, and we see why in the hell these are $180. I'm still hoping it's age. All right, 64. We got Elijah Craig 18 year at 90 proof. What'd I say? I think I said 90. And Knob Creek 18 at 100 proof. So drank above its proof, more in viscosity than Hug. So that's kind of nice. I like when that happens. So let's go through the checklist real quick. Bang for the buck. I would be open to upping both scores. So glass B would still win. I'll flash those totals up now, but you could probably add a few points because 18-year-old whiskey, bourbon now, $10 per year. Yeah, I get it. Wouldn't say, I mean, there's just better bottles if I want to spend that much money, but here we are. Man, okay. So you all really chased that Elijah Craig 18 year. I see Knob Creek 18 just hanging out on shelves, and it's probably lower priced. I mean, sometimes I feel like I see that Elijah Craig at, when I say see it, I mean like in raffles for like $250. What do you guys have against Knob Creek 18? I feel like that's a great pour. I mean, obviously that's personal preference, but am I really like that much of the minority to where that Knob Creek 18 is just like a leper out there? Wild. Let me know in the comments why. Am I missing something? Because at least the senses, Knob Creek 18. That's for me at least, but I'm a big Knob Creek 12 fan, so maybe that factors in. Anyways, rambling. Depending on when this comes out, Merry Christmas and or Happy New Year. Should be somewhere around that time. So